I don't know.
Oh, dude, these flowers are kind of nice, though.
They are. This time of year is when they're good.
I wonder if they smell good. Dude, what's up?
What's up? You're back on Cougar TV?
Dude, I'm back. Dude, I like your beard.
I like your beard too.
Dude, oh.
Yes!
That feels good.
I don't have a beard.
Dude, we'll get you. Come here.
No, it's okay.
Come here.
It's okay.
Hey, that's the new and improved guy on Cougar TV right there.
Woo! I'm so much better. Hi, Miss Fandrel. Do you think Anthony and Drake could be brothers?
I do.
I think so, too.
Yeah.
Time for sports. Okay, we got Masters track meet. Time to be announced. What are you guys doing?
They have carrots.
Dude, they left giant carrots on the field.
Guys, first of all, we've been trying to get Miss Cathcart on camera since episode very first episode. She's gonna tell us some, what?
Dad jokes. Where did the one-legged waitress work?
Applebee's.
IHOP.
Oh.
You hear about the guy that hurt his left side?
No.
He's all right now.
So Drake, I hear you're like a pretty good shot with the pine cone.
Oh, yeah, are you?
I mean, I don't know. Are you?
I don't know. I think we're going to have a throw-off.
Let's hit that sign.
I'm aiming for his head. Who did it best?
All right, guys, time for news. Congrats to the varsity softball team making their first round playoff victory.
Yeah. Congratulations to Tess Cosby and Michaela Vega for being selected to the Sports Stars All-City team.
Congratulations to Zach Pickett for qualifying for this week's Masters track meet.
Let's go, Zach.
Dress code will be strictly enforced. Make sure all shorts and shirts are appropriate, or you'll be asked to change into school attire or given a Saturday school for multiple offenses. No short shorts.
No Speedos.
No Speedos.
Loincloth.
Loincloths, yeah.
Just keep it classy. All right, guys, sober grad. Tickets are now $45 at the door.
12th graders, attention. If you missed EHS Financial Aid Night and need help filling out and submitting your free application for Federal Student Aid, FAFSA, or California DREAM Act application, MJC is available to help Monday through Friday, 8 a.m., 6 p.m. Locations at both campuses, East Campus, Student Service Building, West Campus, Yosemite Hall.
All right, guys, senior award night is Wednesday, May 22nd. Invite only, and you got to RSVP.
Seniors, if you want your photos in the senior slideshow, contact Jesse Fernandez or Haley Webster.
EHS music program at the Stockton Ports game on Saturday, May 18th at 7:10 p.m. The band and choir will be providing entertainment at the game. Attention track athletes, don't forget to turn in your wash uniform to Mr. A in room 2.
Well, Drake, on Cougar TV, I've been soaking wet.
I've been wet.
So you know what that means?
It's your turn.
I don't know, I kind of just got smacked in the face with a pine cone.
No!
It went in my nose.
No! Hey man, you did a good job.
Drake, you handled it well. All right, guys. The family is overwhelmed with the generosity of our school and community, and they're very appreciative of all the donations they received. As of right now, they are feeling they're doing okay, and again would like to thank everyone for their kindness during such an emotional ordeal. As for me, I am so thankful to work and live in such an amazing community. Mrs. Gentry said that.
Hi guys, I'm Mr. Cohen, and we're here to talk a little bit about this flat Earth thing. So there are these ideas going around that the Earth might be flat, and while that's not necessarily out of the question, it's not necessarily good science. So one of the things that I think we can use to make some sense of this idea, and it's not the end-all be-all, but it's just a piece of science, is those devices is called a sextant. We can locate an object through the eyepiece, and we can measure its angle away from the horizon. The star that we use in the northern hemisphere is called the North Star. And why is it north? Well, it's north because our axis points directly at it, okay? The sun isn't coming in here at a 90-degree angle, right? It doesn't come from the side. It actually comes from this angle here. You're at the North Pole, and you're looking straight up at the North Star, and you are holding this device, then the weight would be straight up and down, and your telescope would be straight up and down. Where's the North Star? That's the question, right? Where's the North Star? The North Star is really, really, really far away. And that means that from any place on Earth, we're basically looking at the same point in space. So how do we get that curvature, right? How do we get those angles? If we go to a flat Earth, the idea behind the flat Earth is that the North Pole is in the center, and the South Pole is around the rim, which means the equator has to be somewhere in between. So if we're looking at the North Star, that means that everybody should be looking somewhere above the North Pole, right? Somewhere above the North Pole. Okay? How wide must the Earth be to allow the equator to show a 90-degree angle, right? Because we need the equator to be at 90 degrees. So again, how wide does this have to be? And then finally, why can't people in the southern hemisphere see the North Star? Shouldn't they be able to see the North Star? Well, it's daylight here, so the sun's in the way. Okay, what about during solar eclipse? Can they see the North Star then? And what's their angle to the North Star? Okay, so that's not the end-all be-all, and I don't expect you to change your mind based on this, but be informed. Don't be misinformed. Be informed. When we can do science to help to explain these things, it helps us to make sense of them. If you want to do a little further research, I found this website, and go ahead and look at some of those things. They talk about some of the things we call logical fallacies, and they bring up some interesting points. So there's a website for you to check out.